Hello, hello. It is Erica with Redheaded Princess Designs and Holy Rustic. And I thought this morning we would paint up these adorable reindeer ornaments that we will be adding to the website. Hopefully as soon as I get them done. So come in, say hey, let me know how your Monday is going. School is back in session, and so that means we get to paint. It's just harder to go live when the kids are home, when the kid is home, because, my goodness. There we go. Because he's on the internet and he's not exactly quiet sometimes, and I just never know what it's gonna look like. So, been a little lackadaisical this summer, but I'm ready to get back to being here. So, I've got paint all in my hands. So say hey, let me know how you're doing. We released a bunch of new kits yesterday. So they are on the website. Go check them out. I have everything ready for our BOGO this month, and we'll be putting that up later today. So you can grab this month's BOGO. We'll be making that announcement. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But I thought we would just paint these together. They are so cute. I absolutely love this design. And I think these are super, super adorable. So I can't wait for you to see them. They are these cute little reindeers. They come in a set of 3. These are not on the website yet, but as soon as we get done and I get my pictures taken, they will be there for you to go grab. But you get this set of 3. I also grabbed, Amazon brought these yesterday, these distressing crayons. I'm going to play with a little bit. I haven't used them yet, but they were recommended by some of my painting friends, and I thought I'm going to try them out and see what they do. So you get this little guy, which says Be Merry, and of course it's got pieces, and then you have this little round one, which actually has a little bead that goes at the top that has the year on it, which is so cute in my opinion. Let's see. Let's do her face here. I think these are just so sweet looking. I absolutely love them. All right, I think we used this brown for the face. So we are in full on fall and Christmas mode over here. I have been painting Christmas ornaments to try to get ready for all of our winter holiday shows, and I don't know if we can catch up, but that's my plan, is to get ahead a little bit. And then so we've been doing that, and then I've also been working on fall stuff. So lots of fun things going on. School is back in session. Fall classes are selling out, so if you're local and you see one of the fall classes that you want to attend, I recommend not waiting to get your tickets until the last minute, because I have one class that is sold out already and one class that is very, very close to selling out already. So you're gonna wanna scoop those spots up before those classes fill up, because fall is not like summer, y'all. It tends to sell out. I know sometimes during the summer we can get a little lackadaisical and we like to wait until the last minute, but I 10 out of 10 do not recommend doing that for the fall and winter classes, because especially those designs that end up being popular, they tend to fill up. And if you've been around for any amount of time, you know I usually only do 1 class for each design. And I honestly do that for you guys because I want you to have lots of options and lots of variety. So we don't often do the same class more than once, just because I want to be sure that you have that variety to choose a design that works well for you, that you enjoy, and that will look nice in your home, which is my favorite thing about the fall paintings, is being able to display them with your fall decor. So let me know in the comments, when do you put up your fall decor? Because I am so ready to like pull all the pumpkins out and do all the decorating. I tend to do it earlier rather than later, because by November 1st, as soon as Halloween is over, I am ready to put up Christmas. And partly because I love Christmas and it's my favorite, and partly because if I don't get it up quickly, then it will not go up, because I get so busy doing shows and sending out orders and stuff like that, that it has to be done sooner. And I just enjoy it. I love sitting around at night and looking at the pretty lights on the trees and stuff. So, but I did said trees. We do put up multiple Christmas trees. I am one of those people. All right, I'm just giving these another coat of brown. Real quick like here. Wait till you guys see these finished, because they're so stinking adorable. I absolutely love them. Really cute. All right, I think I'm gonna do this guy in a pink. So I've grabbed this soft pink. This would be really pretty too, in like a nice soft green. We're gonna go with pink for today. I think it will go with the reindeer really, really cutely. This round with the reindeer face, perfect for personalizing as well. If you wanted to, you know, write someone's name at the top here, there's plenty of space to do a little name on there. It would be really cute. Gift tags, or if you're one of those that gets a new ornament every year, it does have the little bead with the year on it that's going to come with it, so makes it a really good little keepsakey ornament gift. And they're just so stinking adorable. All right, we've got that on there. Let's see. We've got all of her little headpieces. I feel like I'm missing one. I have not painted these yet, so I'm not 100% sure what I need. What does she have? Okay, I think I need 3 of these. I don't know if I've lost one here on the table, if I didn't put them all over here to begin with, so we're gonna grab that one from back yonder. We're gonna paint these white, I think. I should have maybe pulled up the picture. Do them in tan. Okay. So let's just mix a little of this brown with this white. So there's that one. And this one. I just think these are so cute when they're done. They are absolutely adorable. Oh, you're gonna love them. I love them. Oliver went back to school Thursday last week, so this will be our first full week back, which I was so ready. I just enjoy having that normalcy. The schedule is what I like about having school be back in session. It's so nice to have that. I enjoyed summer, and summer flew by. I feel like faster than ever before, but I enjoy having that schedule of we have to be up at a certain time and out the door at a certain time, and that's too. So I'm glad that we're back in school. Here's my little antlers. Stinking adorable. Alright, we're going to do this guy's antlers. So there's one that's just like the neck and it's got Be Merry on it. There's this little guy that you can see it's a whole body. And you can see her little feet. Stinking cute. And then there is the circle that has the little face on it. They're very adorable. And here's another antler. There are those, and I'll do those in dark brown as well. So on here, it's just this little bottom section. I just mixed a tiny bit of black with my brown to just get a shade darker. There. And then these little feet, we're gonna do half regular brown. I used actually. Just kidding. Let's switch that up. I'm gonna dry it so that it will stay. Alright, we're gonna do half this lighter brown, and then the top half where the little hooves are will be a darker color. That I'm gonna, this is a little spotty right there on her face, so we're gonna put just a smidge more brown on that one and on this one as well. There we go. All right, and then the darker color, a little bit of the black mixed in, will go on the tops of these little hooves. If you are here hanging out and you are putting in comments and stuff, I apologize. I am not seeing those. So I will come back at the end and answer any questions or anything. Usually by now there's some comments on there and I'm not seeing any, which might mean that it's being a little difficult today. All right, there's her little feet. Now we have three noses. And the little words that say Be Merry. We're gonna do those in red. Then we've got our three little sets of holly and our little bead that says 2024. So let's do the bead first because we're gonna do that white. I wanna use my sponge so that I don't fill in the numbers there and we will still be able to see them. Good morning, Beverly. All right, so I'm just throwing that and then coming back with a smidge more white to make that nice and bright. So just remember, all your kits come with a little makeup sponge and they are perfect for doing like the little words and numbers. It keeps the paint. If you take your paintbrush and go across that, what's gonna happen, you're gonna push all that paint down into the little etched lines. So by using the makeup sponge and just dabbing, I use the rectangle end and I dab the paint on. It keeps the paint from being pushed into those little grooves and you can still see all of the little numbers really well. See how that came out just perfectly. All right, we've got three little noses here. We're gonna do these in red. I did the white first with my sponge so that then I didn't have to worry about going straight to red. If you do the darker color first, what you can do is take your scissors and just cut that sponge and you can use it over and over again until you get down to the very, very end. And that way you can use it for lots of different colors. I'm gonna add just a smidge of snow to the tops of these letters. So just a little white. I'm just gonna really lightly sponge that on, just to give those a little pizzazz. We're gonna do it on the noses too. Just right around the edge of each one of these little noses. So just added a little bit of white on there just to kind of look like snow. All right, we've got our holly berries here. So let's do those with some green. I didn't get green out. That's probably the perfect color. All right, a little bit of green here. We'll do our little holly leaves, and then we'll do the berries. And then we're gonna play with these crowns to see what they do. They come in like, I don't know, 100 different colors. I just grabbed a pack off of Amazon that had 3 different sets in it. They weren't that much. I don't remember how much they were. I say they weren't that much. I have a little bit of a tendency of saying that when I'm buying art supplies. I'm like, oh, it's totally not that much. And then I go back and I'm like, it was maybe a little more than I should have paid. But I really do feel like they were pretty inexpensive. All right, we're gonna give those a quick dry. Little tip or trick from me to you: when you are painting things like berries that need to be circular, and you maybe feel like you aren't good at doing little circles, use the bottom of your paintbrush. So I'm going to use a slightly bigger brush here. We're going to use the bottom of this brush here. I'm just going to dip it into my red. Then I'm just going to do 3 little dots here for our berries. And that keeps the paint from getting too crazy on me, and I don't have to worry about making perfect little circles. On our holly, okay? And I like to, if you haven't painted with me before, I like to paint everything, get all the bases done, and then I come back and do the little details and stuff. So now we're gonna do all the fun things. All right, I feel like I'm gonna move these holly berries over here so they can start to dry. I feel like she needs a little pink on her cheeks. So we're gonna start with this guy here. It's the little standing neck one. And I'm gonna pick one of these crayons that's kind of red. So this one is called Aged Mahogany. So this is what they are. They're called Distress Crayons. They are by Jim Holtz, and they are literally just like a little crayon. We're gonna see how this does. This may not be red enough. That may be too brown. More red. Let's try this other color over here. What is this? Barn Door Red. Let's try this one. Oh, I like that better. On that brown, it's really deep. And so I'm just putting a little bit, and then I'm gonna take a stiffer brush. I know I've got one over here that's probably a little stiffer. Here we go. And we're gonna take a stiffer brush, and we're just gonna kind of zhuzh it around to make her little red cheeks. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Look at that. She's got perfect little rosy cheeks. Okay, let's do it with the other ones. I love that. It's so much easier than using paint. So I just put a little dauble. That's what it looks like before we smooth it out. And then this brush is nice and stiff. So you want a stiffer brush. You don't want the bristles to be all bendy on you. And then I'm just kind of like rosy cheeks. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with these. Okay. And so this color is Barn Door Red. There's probably a better red. Not sure I love this color, but it's what we've got in the package here, so we're gonna use it. Cute. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, and these are I don't know what that means. You can blend with water. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so it should come right off our brush. Yeah, it did. Came perfectly clean. So that brush is not ruined or anything. Let's take a little bit of the brown. What color is this? Gathered Twigs. I want to see. I want to put it right around the edges here and see what that looks like. Ooh, that brush being just a smidge damp just blends. Okay, so if you're someone who has a hard time blending or adding little bits of shadow to your pieces, and a little bit goes a long way, so it looks like this is perfect. Love that. And I can bring more water in and keep that shadow right along that edge of my ornament. Oh, these are game changer. Love them, love them. All right, so we're gonna just blend. And I'll show you what it's looking like here in just a second. I've got a lot on this foot, but I'm not worried about that because that has a little 3D piece that's gonna go there. So I'm gonna put just a smidge right around her face here. And then I've got that brush, stiff bristles, and I'm bringing it in with a smidge of water, just blending. I'm being careful here around her face because I have that red on her cheeks already and I don't want to mess that up. Should have maybe done the outside first. I'm not worried about the top of her head because she's got that little piece that goes up there. Let's see, let's dry that and see what it looks like. Oh, these are gorgeous. Okay, so here we go. We added just this little hint of a shadow around the edges. So let's do this one. So here's what it looks like before. Seeing a little bit of a shadow there on her face. I don't know why. So let's brush a little paint on that first. Fix that up. I didn't see it till I pulled it up to the camera. Okay. So here's what she looks like before. Okay. We're going to take this Gathered Twigs Distressing Crayon. I'm going to go right around the edge with just a thin line. There's what it looks like, just straight out of the box, and no blending. I've gotten my brush a little damp, stiff bristles, a little damp, not drippy, just damp. And I'm just gonna go right over top of that, and it is like magic. Oh, and the more you blend it, like if I get too much, it looks like I could just blend it right off. But look, okay, so this side is blended, and this side is not. How stinking cool are those? Oh, love that. Bottom. And I'm just kind of wiping my brush back off and then just kind of coming right up next to that edge that's close to the painted side to just kind of blend it out a little bit. So totally something you can do with a paintbrush, obviously, and paint. This is just making it just a smidge easier. And look how stinking cute that is. All right, let's do a little bit on here. Just right around the bottom of her face. Blend. So cool. Okay, 10 out of 10 love those. Those are really neat. So I'm sorry that I'm encouraging you. Oh. Say hi, Mama. This is our little mama kitty. All right, go on. I know I'm encouraging you to buy more art supplies, but I love new art supplies. Look how stinking cute that is. Now it's still a little wet, but you can see there's just this nice little shadow right around that side. Very cute. Okay, let's try Let's try the red around this pink ornament. So I'm going to take this mahogany. Now that I know like it comes, I can just wipe it right off if I don't love it. I feel like I'm a little more brave to try this. It's coming right around. They're super soft. Super soft. Okay, I'm going to take that brush. We're going to go right around that edge. So a lot of times I do this with my sponge and the paint color, but I have a hard time sometimes getting it to blend and not look like I just took another color and went around the outside edge. So this seems nice because it's really giving you kind of that softer glow rather than being so harsh with the paint. And I will also say it seems faster because I'm not having to like put the darker color on, come back with the lighter color, blend, 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 put the darker color on, come back with the lighter color, blend, blend, blend. Look how cute that is. Just in this nice like transition from dark to light. Very cool. All right, let's dry that. I want to do some polka dots, I think, on this one. So let's just do some white dots on the background here. We're going to use the bottom of our brush. We're going to do some white dots here. This brush may not be a good. It's really not. I just left white paint all over me. Aye, aye, aye. If everything I own doesn't have paint on it, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Let's try this brush. Some brushes work better than others for doing dots. I don't know why. Just do. Now, here's what I'm thinking. If you use the distressing crayons, you're going to want to seal your piece, because if you don't, it is probably gonna just wipe right off even after it dries. I don't think that they are like permanent in any way unless you seal everything. So just an FYI there. Okay, I'm gonna put dots even in the middle here where her face is, just to keep myself in line with where my dots should be. I feel like I'm gonna lose my pattern here and they're gonna look weird. We don't want that. This, if you want it to be organized, just got in the green. If you want it to be organized, you're just gonna kind of create like a little grid, and then all you have to do is think with your dots. Each little set of dots, each little 3 dots should make a little triangle. And it's a good idea anyway to put dots that are slightly underneath of things or kind of somewhat hidden. It's just going to help make your pattern look more believable, realistic. I don't know what the word is, but complete, and not like you just put dots right underneath of the piece, if that makes sense. Keeps them from looking so organized and more realistic. We're going to dry those. All right, let's start assembling, and then we'll do our little details. I feel like I want to maybe do some snow splatter on a couple of these. Obviously not the one that I just did dots on. So we're going to take our E6000. Every kit comes with its own tiny bottle of E6000. I love this glue because it holds really well and it doesn't look messy when it dries. but it's got a nice hold on it. So you just need a tiny bit. I like to just kind of rub the tip of the glue across the pieces so I'm not getting big old globs of glue. And this is a new bottle, so it's just kind of like seeping out, so I'm going to try to just use some of that on some of my other words here. All right, so we've got B and Mary. And then that E6000 has a long dry time, so you want to leave everything flat, but you've got a few minutes to kind of wiggle it around if you need to, which is nice as well. If you use like a super glue or a Loctite stick fast, it doesn't give you that wiggle time, which sometimes I feel like we need. Okay, these may not all be exactly the same. So, looks like they are, but that is definitely not the same there. Let me see. Oh, I was gonna see something. It's the same. Okay, that guy doesn't go here. Let's paint this one up real quick. So it doesn't look like these are all of the exact same size. And maybe when I misplaced one, I must have misplaced the one for this guy. Just dry that puppy real quick. But that's okay, I have a whole bunch of these to paint up for our market, which is why I wasn't sure which pieces went where. Okay, so her little ears are gonna go up here. So stinking cute. Right, and then she gets a little piece of holly. Let's just put it right there. Should we put it down there or should we put it up here in her hair? On her ears? What do you think? I kind of like it up here. I'm gonna put it up there. Let's just... Okay, we gotta do her eyes still, so we'll leave her dry for just a second. Okay, I already glued that piece. There's her and her legs and her little hooves. Dry clear if you get a little bit of seepage, but it's definitely gonna show where it has dried. So that's why I try to keep it from sliding out from underneath, so that it doesn't get everywhere. And I put that snow on there, so I need to turn that so that it's on the right side. Okay, now we've got this one. So we're gonna, apparently I glued that down too. I don't think I did actually. I think it just has a dibble of glue on it. Let's put some more. All right, let's put that down before we mess it up. All right, we've got one little antler, two little antlers, top of her head, and then her little nose. And then, oh, these both have holly. Where should top of her head? So let's put one over here. And let's put this one over here. Cute. All right, we've got everything glued. Put the lid back on that. Now let's do a little bit of splatter on these guys so it looks like some snow. So I like to take a fan brush and I'm gonna get it nice and damp. I'm gonna water down some of my white paint over here. I want it to be really liquidy in order to get a nice little splatter. I'm gonna move anything out of the way that I don't want splatter on, which I'm thinking maybe I don't want splatter on these little guys and maybe not on the nose. So let's just take those off for a hot second. And then I just take my fan brush and I'm gonna tap with another brush to just get a tiny bit of splatter there. Or a lot, whichever one you want. Look, just looks like little bits of snow. Now we'll put those pieces back on that we didn't want splattered. There we go. Stinking adorable. Okay, let's give her, I'm gonna do her eyes. So we're gonna take a little bitty brush and just do these eyes with some black. Now, if you're somebody who struggles with the little bitty details, I did find some pens that I really love on Amazon. They are Grabie, G-R-A-B-I-E, acrylic markers. These are amazing. They come in a whole set. Oh, here they are. They come in a whole set, 28 different colors. These are extra fine tip, so they're really, really fine. If you've used the Posca pens before, these work really well and very similar to the Posca pens, only they're much finer tip in my opinion. So I'll show you on this eye over here. You can just stay right inside those lines and do those eyes. So if you have trouble doing the little details with a paintbrush, these are another fun little thing. Again, of course, not a necessary item, but fun nonetheless. So there they are with the pen. Super fun. I will say I have found you have to be careful when you're like going over any ridges or anything with them, because if you do press down too hard, they do have that super fine tip, so they will splatter just a little bit if you're not careful when you're pressing too hard with them. But for just kind of like filling in the details, they do work really, really well. It's just a smidge of a learning curve of learning how to like put pressure on them and stuff. All right, so we've got those. I'm gonna do some little dots on her cheeks. Not with that, with my brush. Let's use this one. Just little freckles here on her little cheeks. Stinking adorable. Stinking adorable. I'm gonna put some over here too. And let's do some on this guy as well. So cute. Let's do our details. Where is my detail brush? All right, let's just add some little white highlights. I think the white highlights really make everything just pull together. And again, those pens, the Grabie pens, work really well for these too. Like if you feel like you're not good at doing the little details with a brush, they do work great for doing those little details. I like the way that the details look with the brush. I think they look more organic than if I put them on with a pen. Little girl is going to be so stinking cute. Okay, I put that one up there and I'm not loving it on her antler. So I'm just going to go back over top of it. Now I feel like I need to do the other antler too. That's why you gotta be careful when you start doing these little details, because you mess one up and then you gotta repaint the whole thing. You really don't. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. Alright. So stinking cute. I love her. I can't with her. She's so cute. Okay, let's do some details over here. Let me know what you think. Do you love it as much as I do? Am I crazy? You can say that. I think she's really cute. One more over here. So this is where I said, you know, we could do this background in like a nice soft blue or green. It would look really pretty too. I think what I love so much about these is the colors. They're just very looking, I think. And this one, like I said, it has room up here. You could put a name, make it kind of personalized if you like. Would be super cute that way. I just touched that antler. There's a little glue string right there. You probably can't even see it. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take, it's gonna drive me crazy. All right, I got it. I got it. Okay, so here they are. So this is the little set. This is gonna get this little bead up here. Let's dry them so we don't mess any of our hard work up. And we're gonna add our strings and I think some ribbon. So I think she could use a little bow right here. So I brought this cute little red and white with a little bit of burlap on it ribbon in here. I have somewhere, I should have brought some decent scissors. I have some tiny little red bows that are already tied, which would look really cute as well. But we're gonna, I couldn't find them when I was getting ready to go live, so we'll just tie a bow. Big. Oh, that's so cute. And we can add a little jingle bell too. A little jingle bell. Stinking adorable. We probably ought to use hot glue to attach these. So let's plug that in for just a second. Set it over there. All right, so we're gonna do a bow on her. I feel like if I do a bow over there, this one needs a bow too. why not? We'll just do 2 bows. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to use that little bead as well that comes with it. So it is the little finishing touches that just make your ornaments so cute. That bow, we'll put that one there. And then let's do one more bow. So I know people sometimes have trouble tying bows. These are super simple, easy bows, but I'll just show you. I just take a piece of ribbon and I don't cut it until I make my bow, hopefully to not waste as much ribbon. But I just take and I make 2 loops and I put one around the other and then just pull tight. And then I kind of pull my tails to get the loops the size that I want. Super simple, easy. Like tying your shoes. Okay, that'll be cute up there. And then I brought this red cord, which you can use to hang these guys with. So I'm going to cut a piece so I can show you what I'm going to do with that there. Okay, let's see if our hot glue has warmed up enough. I just need a little bit. So we're going to put a little bow here. We're going to put a little bow over here. Knocking paint off. I'm going to add this jingle bell to this one. There. Nope. Alright, let's try that again. I had it upside down. Stinking cute. Let's let that camera focus. There we go. All right, we're gonna put this bow at the top of this one. And then, should be good. Set that glue gun back down over there. All right, so for this little bead that you're gonna get with your kit that's got the year on it, what I like to do for my ornaments, I have to kind of think about this. I like to take my string. I tie it. So now it's a loop of string. Okay. I like to feed the folded end through the hole on the ornament and then just pull that knot back through that. Just kind of create a little loop there. So that's how I like to do in my regular ornaments. So we're going to do something similar with the bead. We're going to fold it. Before we tie the end, we're going to go ahead and string our beads. So I'm going to go in from the front. Maybe. Ends through there. Okay, there we go. In from the front and then out through the back. Threader and I didn't bring it in here. I should have brought it in here. Probably would have made my life easier right now. This string is a little thick too, but I couldn't find the one I wanted, so just making it work right now. So now we have our bead on there like that. We're going to take this, we're going to go in the ornament, straighten everything out, pull that loop up and around like so. We'll move our little bead down and then tie our knot and trim our ends. how it can hang. And it looks super clean down here at the bottom and very, very finished. So stinking cute. Okay, so there they are. I'm gonna get pictures taken and get them posted on the website for you. This will be our new set of reindeer ornaments. I think they're adorable. I absolutely love them. Perfect for the holidays, perfect to give as gifts or hang on your own tree. Go grab all of our new kits are listed on the website. You can get 25% off any of the new kits through Wednesday by using the code August Kits, one word, August Kits. If you're on our email list, we'll send it out in an email later today or tomorrow, so you have that. If you're in the group, you can go check that out in our group, Holy Rustic Craft Kits group. I also have a post in there with the coupon code as well. So you can grab that. You can grab all of our new kits. We've got lots of fall, lots of Christmas, a few teacher-y things because it is back to school. So we wanted a couple teacher things. So there's a few teacher-y things in there as well. Of course, anytime you order the kit, it's a DIY kit. So you can paint your own ornaments. You're going to get a sponge, all of the paint that you need to paint them in these colors. You're going to get a little tube of glue to glue everything down. And then these guys will also include some ribbon, so you can add your ribbons to them if you want. It may not be this exact ribbon, but I'm going to include some ribbon, either like this or little red and white checks. So super fun, super easy way to make some cute little Christmas gifts. It is not too early to start working on your Christmas gifts. And how cute are these to just attach to a little Christmas card to give as a gift during the holiday season. For those people that maybe you don't want to spend a ton of money on, but you do want to tell them that you appreciate them, I feel like ornaments are the perfect thing to give away, and it's something that you made and painted yourself, so that makes it even more special. So I hope you're having an amazing Monday. I plan on being back here on our normally scheduled Monday, Wednesday, Friday lives. So I plan on being back here Wednesday to do something with you. I don't know if it'll be first thing in the morning, maybe a little bit later in the day, but we will be here. So have a fabulous day, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye, y'all.